Hi, good morning, crypto maniacs. I have the fever myself. I'm still at it. This time around, I finally managed to stop losing some bitcoins, and I made how much? 86, what, like almost 200 satoshis. Um, like below, so it's like 2 pennies on bonus Bitcoin. Shout out. So I one of the YouTube videos, I forgot the guy's name, but yeah, he gave me the tip. So that was pretty cool. Um, Obviously not because of the cents that you get, but just to get the ball rolling, like learning more about the transactions and stuff, and uh, and then getting some of that symbolic money, So it kind of keeps you in the trend. Um, yeah, so that was pretty cool. And now they changed to CoinPod. It's nice. I like the like clean interface. I like the, and you can exchange your little bit of coins that you get for Litecoin or Ethereum without having to pay any fees. Yeah, that was cool. So so that's just like two sites, just I guess for fun, just like I said, just to keep on the trend and stuff. And then I signed up for Polynex. I wasn't able to get through Kraken. I don't know, had some difficulties. Coinbase, I haven't finished that one. I'm waiting for the confirmation deposits. And Obitrax, yeah, like all the top ones. Yeah, because the other videos I've watched, like some people say it can take up to like 2-3 months to get approved, some of them. So, and like for the short term, that's one of the reasons I'm joining up the party. Like everybody, I'm looking, of course, to make easy buck, or maybe even change the day job for trading and what have you. Looking for the financial freedom, like everybody says. Um, so yeah, that's why I've been willing to kind of pay up to learn. So yeah, if you're like even new, well, I'm pretty new. I'm like, I heard about Bitcoin a couple of years ago, but I didn't even get it. Like, my friend was just trying to buy illegal stuff on some website, and it was like $28 back then. But I didn't even understand, because I thought you had to buy like a whole Bitcoin, and the whatever I needed to buy wasn't it wasn't like divided by 28. So I'm like, my, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get something, I don't know, say $32. So I'm like, I'm gonna get 228 Bitcoins, and then gonna lose, like, that's what I thought. I didn't know you could divide it below. It's kind of like backwards. It's whatever's behind the point zero. It's like 1,100, 8 decimal. And that's the cool part too, is like, so 6 decimals behind the zero, those are amounts that exist in the current money system. The last two zeros, that what I got paid yesterday, the 86 satoshis, that is a true microtransaction, because that's like yeah, that's an amount that doesn't currently exist in paper, something below a penny. So it's an interesting concept, especially for this new age that you make money with videos, or you just donate money to people that you think it's cool or what have you, or maybe just wanna, like, yeah, definitely. My man Tyzan gave the tip for training the transactions. Yes, that is important, because even when I did not screw up because of the fees and stuff that I didn't know, like I said, my first 25 bucks was like paying for classes, so I had to fork out the first 5. I got hacked or whatever, and the next 20 I lost in transactions fees, just transferring my money from one wallet to the other, or to the computer or whatever. Yeah, so but I did some learning. I'm a little bit better. Yeah, now I'm excited to hopefully get my feet wet in the trading game. I got the bug. uh, okay, so let's see my my review up until now. Okay, so my review up until now, my understanding, please correct after the video if you know if you know it's a different way. Please let me know, because that's my layman's understanding. Is like the blockchain is sort of like the money printing thing, is the equivalent of, but instead of being the US or whatever government, it's like a global, not only global, but you, me, we can somehow yeah, you can come up with your own coin and say, hey, start printing this money. So yeah, so the blockchain is like some kind of money printing thing, but free, as in open for whoever wishes to use or start, you know. And then the Bitcoin is sort of like gold, and Ethereum is like US dollar. What I mean by that is like once, and then all the other coins is like, you know, other currencies from all the other countries. So basically, yeah, just like today, most of the time when you need to travel or trade your money around whatever, usually, you know, gold or dollars get mixed in between, you know, because a lot of the other currencies of the world are, people don't much care about for it. So and then the coins is like, yeah, like a country and stuff. And then we have the network, which is us doing all the transactions and stuff. So the interesting part for me, now short term, like I said, I'm looking for the financial freedom and the quick buck, but in the long term, I'm really excited about this community. Not only the community, but all these ideas behind, including especially the blockchain technology. Even though I'm pretty sure all these millionaires and billionaires, that they're probably thinking now how to take over, change it, or whatever. That's their game, I guess. But the important thing is this community inside. And all these like smart new guys and stuff, it's important because I believe that in this digital thing, currency stuff, that I think eventually this will allow us to come back to real values, you know, because that is, in my opinion, our problem. We kind of miss sight what's real value and what is not, because of money, pieces of papers and digital transfers or whatever. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that deep down I couldn't care less about the economy as a whole. Like, if the whole thing goes down, I think it's much better. I much rather trust and me and all the other human beings, because for me that is the real truth. They try to paint this picture of fear and everything going wrong and blah blah blah, but the reality is like, if we were really like that, the majority of people doing devious things, we would not be able to have this world that we have. That the reality is that the world, even though it's messed up, is still running smooth, because the majority of us, we are honest, we like to be good. Why not? So I say, yeah, so I'm thinking that this new trend might lead us to that place, because yeah, once whatever zillionaire starts to screw up with this thing, but hopefully by then there'll be enough of us to to be like whatever, because that's also the truth. We are the majority, even though millionaires and billionaires, they whatever they do in the exchange and try to buy everything, or make hype, or trash talk, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many trillions they have. All of us together every day, even in small transactions, we generate trillions of dollars daily. So we are the power. And this, like, I'm interested about this blockchain technology and stuff, because in my mind, once it's turned around, and like the government has to, because we are telling them like, you're gonna use like maybe not a private blockchain, but the idea of consensus, as in whatever they do, we need to approve. We are all linked in whatever chain, so we are keeping track of what they're doing with our money, and not the other way around, of having a regulator. Yeah, it's insane. Like in China and stuff, like putting people, like the JP Morgan thing too, like saying he's gonna fire employees that do anything with Bitcoin and stuff. If I were you and I was working for JP Morgan, I would try to sue him, because it doesn't matter his opinion. Like, hey buddy, keep it to yourself. Like, if I'm working here, I don't want to come to work and be threatened by my boss that I might not be able to feed my family, whatever, because he has his opinion of what is or what is not. And but he should not be threatening me on what I do with my life and my money and my whatever. Like, because that's the equivalent of me saying, hey, if you don't treat me this or that other way, I'm just gonna punch across the face, right? So, but we would get arrested just by even saying that, but they don't. So so but anyway, I'm getting like hyped up here. Okay, let's go back to the to the hype. So okay, so at the moment, the community is like it's crazy. It's some kind of like, because there's so much money in this thing now, like hundreds of billions. So in the exchange, whatever, you have new entrepreneurs, have hackers, you have schemes, you have billionaires trying things, new millionaires trying to, or more people trying to make money. More, so it's risky, but it's exciting. That's why I'm like, I keep going at it. It's like it's an exciting trendy of like, but yeah, if you're new and it's, I think, yeah, it's good for more people joining because of this, of the long term, as in we be able to keep this, not just the community, but the idea of like, we determine how to exchange value between ourselves. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to start learning more, and then I'll show you when I'll start doing the exchange and stuff. So I'll risk my hard-earned money, so that way you can either see if a regular person like me that didn't know nothing a couple of days ago might be able to make a few bucks a couple of days later, or next month, whatever, or maybe fail altogether and you can have a good laugh at my expense. Either way, I hope to entertain you. So stay tuned and I'll keep you posted. Thank you. Oh yeah, and I also yeah, I beefed up all the security, because that was the first time. That's the reason why I had issues. I didn't know it's gonna be that important. So I downloaded like Minox to my Android, and then, well, I haven't downloaded, like I deleted the wallets I had before. My Ethereum like vanished too. It was just a little bit, but and now after I'm gonna download back again, there's like a private screen now where I can accept that. I might add some some extra protection. And then on the computer I downloaded antivirus because I forgot my one was deactivated, plus Brave. Ooh, I like that. I was, yeah, some of you guys, I know YouTube making money and stuff, is kind of worried about Brave that cuts off all the commercials. Yeah, but you know, like a lot of people on YouTube that don't really make money, so I don't think they could care less. Well, it's nice to, you know, but a lot of people make videos just because. And the people that do make money, you know, if you made your money, I'm pretty sure, just like the blockchain, you can figure out a new way, be resourceful, and and, and still make your money, or people donate or whatever. Like, if I were you, I wouldn't worry about cool technology like Brave that, you know, it's better for the consumer. That's, you know, that's that. Because for me personally, I never bought anything from advertisements and whatever, so it's annoying. Even though I'm gonna post my videos too and stuff, but I rather not make money than have people annoyed with a bunch of stuff they don't care. It's intrusive. Like I think they should make either a separate site or a separate section where you go and then you just click on the commercial. You know, that makes a lot more sense. Because then you just type whatever you want to buy, watch commercials of the things you need, and not just random, like forcing people in some buying frenzy all the time. That's ridiculous. That's why we have all these money problems. So, anyway.